All right, welcome back to our next episode of what's sold on eBay. These items that we pull are items that we specifically sold on our eBay store. So, first item that we're going to pull is going to be Southern Railway belt buckle, made by Lewis Buckles in Chicago. This is going to be dated back in 1974, and we're going to get this item that has been stored in our inventory system, which should be in banker box number 2. All right. These. Oh, first item I pull. It's going to be the Southern Railway buckle, and we'll bring it in here. And if you hadn't subscribed to our channel, we would greatly appreciate if you do. It's free. And don't forget to like and also share. So what we'll do is pick that bag up from an estate sale, which I'll do a separate video on before we get to listing those figures. All right. This is going to be the belt buckle that's sold. It's going to be the markings underneath there. And this belt buckle sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, the next item that we're going to pull is going to be a vintage Swallow flat lighter that's got Winston. It's going to be a Winston advertisement on a lighter made in Japan, and that item we're going to pull from banker box number 4. All right. This is going to be right there, Winston lighter Japan. All right. Go ahead and get this over here, and I'll show you what this lighter looks like. This lighter right here sold for $12.95 plus shipping. Picked this up at one of our estate sales that we frequently attend. We'll get this packaged up for it to be shipped out to the buyer, then start processing the next order for our eBay store. All right, the next item we're gonna pull is gonna be a little figurine. And that figurine's gonna be right here on this top shelf. All right, this vintage figurine right here sold for $11.25 plus shipping. Pretty sure we only paid $1 for this figurine. And more than likely purchased it at an estate sale. Alright, so just to give you an idea how we package some of our stuff. Figurine is bubble wrap itself, and we've got larger bubble wrap underneath and on top, and we'll apply filler on top just to make sure it doesn't jiggle around in the box. Alright, the next order that we're gonna process for eBay is gonna be a vintage CD. It's gonna be AC/DC Back in Black is gonna be the name of. We just started listing these. There it is right there. And the CD right here. So for $10 plus shipping. We'll get this CD packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. We bought a huge lot from one estate sale, and we usually pick these up for very, 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 very cheap at estate sales. So we're already in the profit on that whole wall of CDs. Just need to get around to listing them. All right, the next item that we're gonna pull, actually the next two items that we're gonna pull are gonna be some Sony lenses. But the first one that we're gonna go grab is gonna be the Sony 24 to 70 millimeter DSLR camera lens. So let's go ahead and go grab it. 24 to 70. All right, we'll go down over here where all our lenses are listed and stored. I believe this is going to be it right now. It's 85 millimeter there. Actually, this is it right here. This is a fairly big box. All right, got this box brought to the area where I package my eBay orders, pretty much all my orders. So this lens right here, which what I'll do is I'll bubble wrap all this, put it in the box, make sure it's secure inside the box, then I'll make sure that the box is also protected, and I'll find the right size shipping box and put that inside. But this camera lens sold for $575 plus the cost of shipping. So we'll go ahead and get this packaged up. All right, I went ahead and bubble wrap the lens and make sure I put some cardboard on each side of the lens to protect both sides, so it does not get damaged in shipping. Then I'll go ahead and put some packing material on top so it don't jiggle around inside this box. So that's the way I'm gonna secure the lens inside its original box. Then what I'll do is I'll find a shipping box and put this box inside of that, so that lens will be properly secured. And we'll go ahead and pull that next order. All right, we've got that last lens packaged up, ready to ship out. The next lens that we're gonna pull is gonna be the Sony 85mm lens. Okay, go ahead and get that pulled. It's going to be this one right here. All right, this one sold for $600 plus shipping. And I'll do the same thing with this lens as the previous one. I'll go ahead and get this one bubble wrapped. I'll pull this one out here in a second. Get this one bubble wrapped, resecured in this package or this original box. Then find the appropriate box to ship this one in. So I'm gonna lay my phone down so I can take that lens out without dropping it. These lenses are very beautiful. So we picked this up at an estate sale at a bulk camera buyout, and picked up tons of stuff. So all right, we've got that lens bubble wrap secured back in its original box, so that'll go in there. This one actually came with the original manual. Just like everything we ship, we take pride in our shipping and making sure the items arrive unbroken. So we found an appropriate box for this lens. We've got bubble wrap, enough bubble wrap to cushion this box underneath and on top. Then we'll fill the gaps in with whatever filler that we have on hand so it don't move around within the shipping box. So that's how we're gonna ship this. And go ahead and print the label and send this on its way to the buyer. And go ahead and pull our next eBay order. All right, the next item that we sold is gonna be a vintage 1975 stitchery by Julie Nixon. It's gonna be a Paragon Needlecraft, and it is called Bless This House. We received a note on this. I thought this was pretty awesome. Bonnie wrote that she is looking forward to receiving this sampler kit. She thinks it's lovely and enduring, and wanted to thank us for offering it on eBay. That she believes it's a wonderful find on her 81st Mother's Day. Well, Bonnie, happy Mother's Day. 81st, that's truly a blessing. And we are definitely blessed to sell this to her. And we'll get that pulled and shipped to her. But we will have to, this banker's box is going to be in another room in our house. In a banker's box that is currently being filled with items that are being listed. So we'll go to that banker's box and pull this item. And this is what we're gonna be looking for. All right, this banker's box is a work in progress as far as getting it filled with inventory. So these are the cross-stitch stuff that's already been listed, and I believe this is going to be the one that's sold. We'll go ahead and bring this to our eBay room and start getting this packaged up and shipped out to our buyer. This sold for $19.95 plus shipping. All right, this next order that we sold on eBay is gonna be a Happy Cat sauce bowl. They actually purchased 4 of these bowls, and we'll go ahead and go to our cabinet where all our Happy Cat dishes are being. These are going to be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got to make sure that we got 1, 2. Set that over there. 3, 4. Okay, and we've got 2 more left. Go ahead and get this over here to the area where we package our stuff. So these bowls right here, these 4 bowls sold for $43.80 plus shipping. We bought this entire set a couple of years ago at an estate sale and got them listed individually for the most part. And they've been selling here and there. So we've already made our money back and well into the profit area. So everything else that we are selling is pure profit. So not too bad. We'll go ahead and get these packaged up properly, shipped in an appropriate box, then process our next eBay order. All right, first we make sure that each bowl is separated with enough bubble wrap. Then we wrap the whole set with more bubble wrap. Start off with a small, then we'll wrap it with the bigger bubbles. Then we'll provide enough cushion in the box so these bowls will arrive undamaged. So far, haven't had any issues with these bowls getting broken the way I package them. So definitely got to make sure that these arrive with no issues. All right. Just got done securing that with the bigger bubble wrap. And we'll go ahead and cushion the box even further. And this will arrive just the way I ship them. All right. The next order that we're about to pull is another set of Happy Cat rice bowls. All right, this is going to be the blue and pink version. We originally had 8, and we just sold the last 2 bowls. Let me go ahead and grab these. Okay, those are those. And we've got 2 more bowls of the blue. Plus we've got all these others that we're gonna have to sell off. But we're, like I mentioned previously, we're already in the profit on this bulk purchase. And these bowls were made in Japan as well. You got each bowl or each plate's got markings. So this lot, pull it up one more time. Those 2 sold for $29.90 plus shipping. So I'll go ahead and get them ready for shipping and start processing the next eBay order. All right, just like the previous order, got the bowls separated with bubble wrap. Then I use small bubble wrap for my first layer. Then I'll go ahead and wrap it in medium size bubble wrap. Then I'll make sure that there's plenty of cushioning on the bottom and on top once I place this in the middle of the box, and should provide plenty of protection for this to arrive at the buyer without any issues. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll go ahead and finish this up and then process our next order for our eBay store. All right, the next order that I'm about to pull is going to be a Harley Davidson Christmas ornament. It's going to be, looks like a blue gas tank. We'll be going to Banker Box Charlie 6C6 to grab it. I need to it's gonna be this Christmas ornament that's sold. Go ahead and get this packaged up, shipped out to the buyer. This one sold for $8.96 plus shipping. We'll get this packed out and shipped out to the buyer. All right, we're gonna pull the last few orders for eBay. The next order is gonna be a Hummel figurine. The name of this Hummel is gonna be Swimming Lesson, and we'll have to go to Baker Box 29 to retrieve it. It's gonna have a blue box on it. All right, this figurine is called Swimming Lesson. It sold for $45 plus shipping. So I'll get this back in the box and go ahead and package it up, ready to ship out. All right, our next order that we're gonna process for eBay is gonna be a vintage set of martial art size with the case. So it's gonna be on the shelf next to Banker Box 2. So go back over here. It's gonna be right there. Just slide this over just a touch. Okay. I'll open the case, show y'all what this looks like. And these are going to be the martial art size, if I'm saying it correctly. That sold for $59.95 plus shipping. All right, we'll get this packaged up and shipped out to the new owner. All right, this will be the last order for this episode that we will be shipping out. We sold another Pokemon card on eBay. It's going to be the Mew EX Metal. It's a gold secret rare. It's going to be in the little stack of Pokemon cards that have been dwindling down. Gonna have to list some more cards. These have definitely been selling like hotcakes. This card right here sold for $20 plus shipping. So we'll get that packaged up and shipped out. Then we'll go ahead and post this next episode on what we sold on eBay. If you like this content, please subscribe. We do have other plans on other type of reselling content that we are going to push out in the future. So if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button before you leave. And don't forget to like and share. We appreciate it. Until the next episode,